Sometimes we might want to display a series of different nature on one graph. Then the combo charts in Excel become very useful. Here, for example, I have a little investment project and I want to display simple cash flows and then discounted cumulative cash flows on one graph. And to highlight the difference, I display the normal usual cash flows with bars and cumulative discounted cash flows with a line. And we can find a lot of examples like that in different reports. Here, for example, similar idea, we use bars for average data and line for cumulative data. But then it might happen that you want to display not just series of different nature, but series with different measurement units on one graph. Then you need to use two axes, primary axis and secondary axis. Here, for example, again, we have an investment case and it's already project financing. So the graph displays cash flows and rate of return to equity holders. And cash flows are here in the blue bars. And to facilitate the understanding, the perception of the graph by the user, the font of the corresponding axis is also blue and the legend is blue. And left-hand side mark is here. And then the red line represents the percentage, the rate of return, and red font and right-hand side mark correspond to this series. Be careful with this kind of graphs. It's much more complicated to perceive, so probably better to use it only if the user is already familiar with this kind of charts. And again, still we can see examples in the industry. Like this is one of them, another report on renewable energy statistics. This type of graph is already harder to perceive. It's not clear at a glance which series belong to which axis, but of course after some studies it becomes obvious. And another last advice about combo charts, when you use two axes, be careful to match zeros and to match these different units so ticks correspond to the numbers. In Excel, you need to do it manually. It doesn't provide it automatically, unfortunately.